Doody-doody-doo-doo, la-di-da-di-da-da, scoobity. Come in. Pardon the establishment looking a bit tawdry. The maid's off today, don't you know?
You going to the street carnival this afternoon, Top Cat?
No, I'm staying close to the phone in case my broker calls.
The rest of the bunch is going. They got jobs there.
Jobs? What kind of jobs?
Take a look. Here they come now.
Hey, TC, look. We got a job selling peanuts.
Yeah, we get to keep half what we make. We'll clean up.
The Brain's like advertising for us.
Oh, no.
Show him, Brain. Okay.
And now you know the rest of the episode. Good day.
You saved us.
That's my job. I'm a superhero.
Thank you.
Scream.
I said knock it off!
Oh, my!
Marcia, what happened?
Peter hit me in the nose with a football. I can't go to the dance like this.
Well, I'm sure it was an accident, sweetheart.
An eye for an eye. That's what Dad always says.
I never said that, honey.
Shut up! Time to teach Peter a lesson.
Marcia, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little hostile when you're hungry. Better? Better.
Marcia.
Jan, this isn't about you.
It never is.
TSP, the bank that likes to say yes.
Undergrad, employee, bank for free at TSP. Speed Bank card, your check card. There's no charge at TSP. Saving pounds on top sounds. These are free at TSP.
TSP.
And later, when you want a home, we're your bank to fix the loan.
Ingenuity, invention, imagination. Watch the spirit of human inspiration and ambition produce the most fascinating, most massive, and most mind-bending creations of modern time. Modern Marvels.
An orgy of horror makes maddening music on your nerve strings.
Oh, honestly, Sheila, the way you dig blood, anyone would think you were a vampire.
Yes, well, you better watch out next time I give you a love bite.
All right, come on. Get me out of here.
What's going on?
Are great ways to connect with your Valentine at Radio Shack, where you'll find a variety of fun, unique gifts they're sure to love. Like this talking picture frame that really says I love you, on sale just $9.99. An RCA Personal LCD TV on sale only $79.99. And this Olympus digital camera to share memories with loved ones, just $179.99.
What's going on?
Our other great deals on wireless phones, accessories, and more. This Valentine, stay connected to the ones you love.
Who was that? Know it, I think. It was a mermaid and her hair was pink. It's Fountain Mermaid Barbie with the most surprising crown. It's a fountain that sprays water and sparkles all around. Let me try. Where does she spray next? You'll never guess. Fountain Mermaid Barbie, you've got something special.
Fountain Mermaid Barbie doll has pink hair and a crown that sprays water.
My day was tragic, if you want to know. Mr. Yakeley called me from the First Methodist Church, and he said that just because I have this little touch of laryngitis, he would propose that I forego choir practice this evening.
Isn't that a shame?
Did you say you were going out to dinner?
Well, it's not that unusual. I ran into an old friend today, and we're going out to dinner. End of story. Don't sit down, don't sit down. I want to show you something.
What?
This is your lasagna for dinner tonight. Now, all you got to do is put it in the oven, 350 degrees for 90 minutes.
You are not suggesting that I prepare dinner after the exhausting and emotional day I have just had.
Well, I'm sorry, friend, but Benton's not as good with numbers as you are.
Oh, you think that a valid argument?
Well, fine, then just don't cook it. Eat a lasagna popsicle.
The duties of the day had been severe on men and horses.
In Greece, gifts are exchanged on St. Basil's Day. In Venezuela, on the Feast of the Epiphany. In fact, the world has almost as many days for giving as there are gifts. Yet millions of people give the same thing, a pulsar. The fine watch whose extraordinary appeal makes Pulsar as perfect for Christmas as it is for Kakumisak. Pulsar, the world knows a great watch when it sees one.
For one player, it's all too much. Nadi's problems at home, his late arrival, criticism on the field, the size of his boots. He's overcome by the occasion.
Don't worry, they're just panicking.
Hi, I'm Jim Palmer. At the Money Store, qualified homeowners can now refinance their mortgages with a rate as low as 5.25%. But this special adjustable rate program is only available till December 31st. Call the Money Store right now to refinance your home and get some additional cash, even if your credit is less than perfect. This special 5.25% program is only available till December 31st. So call the Money Store at 1-800-LOAN-YES.
One novel approach that also increases the plasma's density is injecting deuterium ice pellets directly into the hot plasma.
We like to call this a snowball in hell because it's a 4-degree Kelvin pellet being injected into a tokamak plasma that is close to 200 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Atari entretiene, educa y une a la familia con más variedad de juegos. Exija la garantía de servicio de Graphics S.A.
In the last 3 years, millions of people changed from Scope to Listermint when we told them Listermint was better. Now more will have reason to change from Scope to new improved Listermint. It's even better than better.
Clinical tests prove no leading mint mouthwash works better, keeps breath fresher longer, and it still tastes as good as it works.
That's why we changed. New improved Listermint. Tastes as good as it works, and now it works even better.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more cartoons after this.
Right here, Rodney. Here's your volunteer. Rodney, my husband, Fred.
Your husband! Well, this is a pleasure. Now.
Fred, you're embarrassing me. Go on.
Help! Bonnie, do something. Don't worry, Fred. I will. If he sticks you with a knife, boy, will I boo him. Not so tight. Oh, no.
My world is fire and blood.
Everything is dependent on oil.
We are killing for gasoline.
The world is almost out of water.
Now there's the water wars.
I haven't even looked at the trees. I mean, I have to keep looking up at the rocks to remind myself that I'm not just out in my backyard doing without my dishwasher and my refrigerator. Last time I went camping, I went into the kitchen and kissed the floor. I kissed the refrigerator. I kissed the stove. I couldn't believe that I was actually back in civilization. And everybody says, well, we're getting out away from people. Well, everywhere around you, you're back in people, you know? You wake up in the morning, as soon as the first person gets up, everybody's up. See where it's so great.
新しい年、新しい春、今年もいいことありますよ。
おめでとう。松竹梅。
ハーモニスト、宝。
I know, dangerous. It's crazy. I'm not even steering, really.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Look at me, huh? Yeah.
Get off the highway, you idiot.
Is there a shorter way to do that?
He's on his phone. He's texting. Hey, what are you doing? That's crazy, dude.
I hope you're texting the hospital.
He's on his phone. He's texting.
Coming up, a high-speed chase ends in a blaze of glory. And a Dallas driver who never should have ditched his car.
Halloween's coming. What are you going to do about it? Whether you do a little or a lot, be an original this Halloween and find yourself at Hallmark.
Hallmark has a way.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the spooky sounds tape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores. It's a scream.
Believe the Ripper might have been responsible for a New York City murder committed only a couple of years after the London attacks. And so I want to know what we can expect to find when we crack the concrete open.
Right. Well, that's something we'll have to figure out.
To determine what kind of evidence might have survived beneath the riverbed, Jeff and Amaryllis consult with one of Chicago's top concrete manufacturers.
We hear that you're the man to see about encasing a body in concrete.
Well, first let me say, at Ozinga Concrete, we don't condone burying bodies in our concrete.
Noted.
All right. I was a federal prosecutor for 20 years, an assistant United States attorney, and now I'm president of Ozinga Chicago. So I am familiar with some unfortunate times where people were murdered and encased in concrete. And, you know, the old stereotype in Chicago, right? Cement overshoes. Chicago overcoat. That's how Al Capone would dispose of his enemies. Right now, we are in Al Capone's garage.
Stop it.
Right. 1932, at this very location, Elliot Ness and his untouchables crashed through the door with battering rams and seized 140 barrels of bootleg beer
in this
very building. Right.
The FBI.
Yeah.
Okay, no more fussing, no more fussing. How about just half of one?
No.
You know, I can get you those chewable ones.
I'm fine.
Kids love them.
Jack, I'm fine.
What's wrong with my baby?
Well, she's a little under the...
Victoria, I got here as quickly as I could. How do you feel?
Oh, Daddy, I am sick.
Don't worry, baby. Daddy brought just the thing to fix you up. Chicken soup.
Vicky doesn't like chicken soup.
With your favorite alphabet noodles.
Alphabet noodles? You remembered.
Would you put this away till later? Look what else I brought.
Old ducky slippers. Oh, where did you ever find them?
Oh, I kept them. I've kept all your old things. Just in case.
Oh, Daddy, I love these slippers.
More than 7,300 stores closed. That's an increase of 57% from the year before. It's also the highest annual number of stores closed since 2020, when the pandemic led to mass disruption of businesses across the country. Some of the closures included 718 Family Dollar stores, more than 1,000 Walgreens and CVS pharmacies, and nearly 600 Big Lots. Meantime, Party City had to shutter its business completely, and the Container Store filed for bankruptcy.
Out of that opportunity.
Buzz Aldrin made no secret about who he thought should be the first one to take that step on the moon.
We had always assumed Neil Armstrong, who was the spacecraft commander, was going to be the first man on the moon. We always felt like it was an unnecessary conflict that was created by Buzz, and kind of it created kind of a bad taste in other people's mouth about Buzz making this fuss about it.
Within a week or two, there was a decision made.
Hello, Ronald. I would like to have you see the next item up for bids and the price is right.
Our ABC theater presentation, Tough Love, will continue in a moment.
Throw out those old cream jars. Let's get rid of every last one of them.
See here. You can't do that.
All right, men, don't forget the ones on the top shelf. Let's be thorough.
You're wrecking my store. I'm going to call a cop.
Splendid. All right, boys, take away the old cream. Step right up, ladies. Sample the taste sensation of the 60s. Completely changed, absolutely different, all new cream. New cream is so different, so delicious, that we're throwing away all the old cream. Oh, miss, are you old enough to drink coffee? Taste new cream. Notice it's full, rich, fresh flavor. It's better than cream.
Delicious. That's him, officer.
Come on, buddy, you're under arrest. Why, Phil! How are you, pal? Glad to see you here. Try this coffee with new cream. Delicious! See?
All right, boys, bring it in. Hey up!
At least not at first.
So why would you keep your money in the bottom of a drawer? I mean, aren't you afraid somebody's going to steal it?
I figure it's safer in my room than in a bank these days. And besides, if somebody's going to steal it, I'd rather it go to somebody that needs it than some vice president of a savings and loan. What?
I just love the way you look at things.
You're really interested in me, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
That's great.
I can't see how this helps. You really don't have anything more than you did before.
That's not true. By using the official records of everyone who attended the funeral, the computer can match the people according to size and body configuration.
I am Emilio, sir. I am your servant.
Servant? I don't want a servant, but you want to be my friend? I'll take that.
Friends. Yes, good friends.
Welcome to Cheat, the show that proves cheaters never win until they press up, up, left, left, and jump to enter God mode. This time, we're earning our wings, making sure you don't have to take an early dirt nap playing Halo 2. We captured Bungie insiders and tortured them with an energy sword till they dropped the dime on Halo's spruced up weaponry, hijackable vehicles, and Xbox Live capability. What's that? What's an energy sword? You need this show more than you think, my friend.
Atari 2600, M-Network Lock and Chase from Mattel Electronics. A video game of cops and robbers, where to win, you've got to have nerves of steel. M-Network Lock and Chase. It'll have a surprising effect on your TV.
Had he desired to be truly informed, he ought to have inquired whether his own or that of the Persians was meant.
The story of Croesus is a good example of the way the Delphic oracle operated, couching her answers in ambiguity.
Baseball player of all time and also one of the greatest SOBs, a vicious, mean-spirited, drunken, violent, racist, and rapist psychopath who was so hated in the world of baseball that even at the Cooperstown Hall of Fame, the other members locked him out of the parties they were holding in their hotel rooms. As the movie opens, Cobb has hired a sports writer named Al Stump to write his life story, which he envisions as a heroic tale with all the unpleasant parts left out.
You can't call yourself a prince and a great man.
ロールプレイングシミュレーションの金字塔、ファイアーエンブレム最新作、ついにゲームキューブに登場。女神に祝福された大地。
Mobileworks' final ultimate markdown sale of '95 ends Sunday. Everything is on sale at up to 60% off. Every car stereo, every car alarm, every CD player, every speaker, and every cellular phone. Pagers, amps, and accessories, everything is up to 60% off. Mobileworks only does this twice a year, and this is it. A Sony CD player with detachable base is just $179. Everything in all 9 locations is on sale during Mobileworks' ultimate markdown.
Action Chlorine Bleach with its giant whitening power.
Delight your family with a simple meal that's sure to please everyone. Surprise hamburgers, each one filled with a different treat and so easy to prepare. To serve 4, use 2 pounds of chopped chuck, add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and of course 2 tablespoons of A1 sauce. The A1 touch adds so much. Mix well and form into 8 flat patties. Now for the surprise fillings. A mixture of grated American cheese, pickled relish, and A1 sauce on this patty. Some cooked crumbled bacon on this one. Thin slices of tomato or onion here. Some baked beans on this one, or any filling you wish. Cover each with another meat patty and seal by pressing the edges together. Broil to your liking, then serve. Surprise hamburgers made with A1 sauce. Remember, in the kitchen and on the table, the A1 touch adds so much. A1 sauce.
In contracts, those who vote no or abstain are immediately accosted by a union official. They know right away who the opposition is. That's how we ratify contracts. It's outrageous.
According to Kayama, a worker who dares oppose the union will suffer sanctions at the hands of the company. And if he criticizes the company, he will face the wrath of the union.
If you oppose the union, as I have myself on any number of occasions, They tell other workers not to talk with you and not to sit with you during lunch breaks. They're basically told not to have anything to do with you at work.
Every day is going to keep his father down. Come on to the Chris Sparkle Motion. It's the sparkling toothpaste that causing a commotion. And now, come on to the Chris Sparkle Motion. You put it on your brush and move it all around. It's got a good taste, move it up and down. And now, so come on and do the Chris Sparkle Motion with me.
And now available in a clear tube.
So?
Well, are you better than me?
Well, I never met you, but yes.
It's not fair. Me and the guys worked so hard to get to the championship game, and now we'll be sitting on a bench.
You hit so many home runs this year. What makes you think the sterile strawberry character is better than you?
Marge, forget it. He's bigger than me, faster than me.
The ABU TV Song Festival, bringing together artists representing the countries and regions of Asia Pacific.
Everybody's gonna be surprised to see these. And when they all find out that I won my debut match as a pro...
You're so awesome, Ippo! Totally awesome!
Yeah, way to go! You're incredible!
Oh, Ippo, you're so cool!
All right, let's celebrate Makanouchi's first victory! Let's toss him in the air!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Congratulations, Ippo, my love!
Oh, come on, cut it out! Hey! Well, it would kind of sound like I was bragging, so it's kind of tricky.
Shrimp on the barbie. America's made Dumb and Dumber the #1 movie.
Who are these sick people?
Easily the funniest movie of the year.
Yeah!
Dumb and Dumber made me laugh so loudly I embarrassed myself. Realize what you've done? Be prepared to laugh yourself silly. Obnoxiously triumphant.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Huh? Finally, a movie that lives up to its name. Dumb and Dumber.
Check, please.
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Pacifique. 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 Pacifique.
Discover Mayberry.
It's the place to be.
Get a cut and shave at Floyd's.
Always top quality.
Weeknights at 8, 7 Central.
Intermediate part of the field where the Bengals have been exposed this year when linebackers are asked to get into coverage. They took advantage of Akeem Davis-Gaither. They need about 24 more yards or so to give Boswell a chance. Wilson takes the hit instead of killing the clock and throwing it out of bounds. Yeah, exactly. Not a good decision by the veteran quarterback. Just unload it. Those 2-3 yards that he picked up, those are meaningless compared to the seconds they've lost.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Vanessa? I'm coming.
You're what?
In my era, close finishes at Daytona were rare. I was never involved in one. Winning was more about minimizing mistakes than about pure speed. Crew chiefs were insistent. Be smooth, be cautious, save the car.
It's completely healthy at this point.
The race can only be won on the last lap.
He'd smoked pot in the 60s and 70s. Ginsburg called it a mistake.
So did Clarence Thomas when his marijuana use came to light before his confirmation hearings in 1991. But the White House said President George H.W. Bush considered it a minor matter. It would soon become a laughing matter.
And I guess Clinton is the big front runner now. Scandal du jour have sort of passed there, so he seems to be getting by. I have some Clinton fans here. Well, yeah, I mean, he's gotten by it pretty good, the whole marijuana thing. You know, he said he smoked marijuana, he did not inhale. But he also said he smoked marijuana, but he did not enjoy it. He did not enjoy it, you know. 40 million Americans have smoked marijuana. The only ones that didn't like it were Bill Clinton, Judge Ginsburg, and Clarence Thomas.
That's for a score.
That's right.
And that's a good choice, a good nomination. But they should have picked one of those songs, maybe one written by Herbie Hancock for best song, in one individual song.
Yeah, but Herbie Hancock is a jazz musician.
I know.
He's not part of the crowd out there.
And they wouldn't
Herbie,
vote
you got to start going to more of those Bel Air cocktail parties.
You
Come
got
on,
it.
guy.
Coming up next, our choices for best supporting actor.
We were crying, watching them tear down this thing that had haunted them for so long. And I remember thinking, what joy, you know, because you could just feel it coming through the television on these people. And I thought, man, that's what it's all about, you know, conquering your ghosts.
Having gone into war to prevent the spread of communism, and now, a decade and a half later, the wall comes down, it causes you to stop, it caused me to stop and think, wow, this sacrifice that people made, 58,000 in Vietnam, I don't know the statistics from Korea. I think they made a contribution. It would be too heartbreaking to think that they didn't.
It's a fight Christmas.
From the director of Rumble in the Bronx comes the non-stop adventure thriller with the hottest action heroine, Michelle Yeoh, and Jackie Chan, as you've never seen him before. Super Cop 2.
Your family will become my family, under the protection of the Emperor, with all of the benefits that implies.
Senator, I do not yield to the power of Rome! I spit on it!
He would not dare.
Myrtle Beach, #1 for golf and family vacations. Call Myrtle Beach Jet Express at 1-800-FUN-TUCSON and fly nonstop jet service from Cleveland to Myrtle Beach for only $79. Myrtle Beach, perfect for your family vacation and championship golf. Ask us about our Myrtle Beach vacation packages from only $199. And now try our great golf packages from only $17 per day. Only on Myrtle Beach Jet Express. Call 1-800-FUN-TUCSON today.
The situation is, Patrick, you're very close to spending the rest of the weekend in the pokey. Doggy's going to have to go down to Battersea Dogs Home because we can't look after him. And where's that going to get you and him and all the rest of it? Yeah? For the sake of a little bit of anger that you've taken out on an innocent man and his family.
Dozens of police were needed to hold down just 6 opponents.
Come out of the house and you will not be...
That house is on fire, man! What are you talking about smoking here?
Anywhere a terrorist group has chosen to operate, the Munich Olympics, for instance, tremendous opposing forces have had to be brought in. They're not the slightest bit disturbed by casualties.
If I found out some bae was after my guy, I would have to know everything about her. What she looks like, her profession, what she's being treated for.
Yeah, I don't think that's relevant.
What if she's a sex addict?
You can be treated for that?
So they say.
I think we're ready to go to our next Ken Seehafer for Seehafer Acres. Ken, are you with us?
Yes, yes.
You have an interesting situation there because your farm has diversified. Maybe just talk about the diversification with the dairy farm side of it and now the retail side of it, and how that all happened, how that all played out, how you came to make that decision. It was a big decision to make, I'm sure, for you guys. Maybe just talk about what you've done there and how it's been working out.
Welcome back to our Amazing Animals special from Northwest Trek, where we just met a couple of friends, new friends. They are sisters, Poppy and Lavender. The life of a badger. Pretty great, isn't it? You know, a lot of people head to the islands to get away from it all, but I met a guy on Whidbey Island who went there for some peace and quiet and ended up becoming very, very famous.
What's Commandant Lassard doing here?
His laundry. The Academy's washing machine is missing a few screws.
Yeah, just like Lassard.
Mahoney, you there?
Yeah, Tack. What's up?
Lieutenant Callahan and I are deployed at the Marina View Hotel.
We suspect the Hang Ten gang is holed up inside.
We're on our way.
The Marina View Hotel? Isn't that right on the water?
I promise you won't have to go in over your ankles.
If Captain Harris learns about my fear of water, it's bye-bye police force.
Don't worry, Zed. He'll never find out.
Yeah, we'll be quiet as a clam.
When the captain hears about this, and he will, Mahoney and Zed will both get the boot.
Hi, time for timer. What? No time for breakfast? Now look, since 6 o'clock last night you haven't eaten a bite. Come on, I'll show you why that's really not the way for a growing kid to start a busy day. Here we are inside your body, and this noisy empty space is your stomach getting angry 'cause there's no food in the place. Uh-oh, let's find some food fast. Now listen, I don't want you to think this is the best way to eat breakfast, but in case you can't cook, and if you haven't time for a good cereal and a well-balanced meal, then this quickie breakfast is better than nothing at all, okay? Hey, here's orange juice and milk and fruit just waiting to be taken. And bless my soul, right here's a bowl with one cold piece of steak in, a hard-boiled egg or chicken leg or cheese or luncheon meat, or a peanut butter sandwich. Any time of day is a treat. So to keep your mom from grumbling and stop that stomach rumbling and keep your legs from stumbling when you play, you've got to eat some kind of breakfast every day.
I don't mean to put any pressure on you. I know you're a nice young man. But I'm asking you for, help on this if you can, if you've got the ability to do that.
Absolutely. This is, I want to find Blaze as much as you do.
During that call, Sam Woodward told Gideon that Blaze suggested they drive to a nearby park to meet yet another one of his friends, but never mentioned that friend by name.
And he said he invited a third friend to come along. So I said, okay.
The impetus behind the rebellion is this man. He is your targeted objective.
His one mistake meant a death sentence.
I leave you as an insult to your people. How could you fail?
Their one mistake.
We'll have a band-aid. You're breaking my bleeding heart, Moose.
Was not finishing the job.
We will deliver our response.
This is the rebel army.
Pride of the Soviet army.
First he was their weapon. Now he's their punishment. They think they control him. Let's kick some. Think again.
Thought you might need some help!
You call these plain clothes?
Ain't that the way they say it goes? Ain't that the way? You gotta make a bet when place a show where you can't play. Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way? Even when you know you're gonna lose, it ain't tax exempt, it ain't even dues. Ain't that the way?
Following promo has been rated TV STO.
Blackjack and hookers.
Manhattan, AZ. Premieres July 23rd at 9:30.
Same thing happened to me. Seems it's in my county, but outside my jurisdiction.
Now, one of them told me you fellas followed the ambulance down here, so I headed this way. What's going on?
Murder, Wes. Girl chewed to pieces. Boy barely alive.
Who, Clint?
Buddy Williams and the Bennett girl.
When did it happen?
Sometime last night.
Any idea who did it?
No. No idea. You should have seen that little girl's body.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you later. Come on, help us look around, Wes.
Let me get some pictures first?
No, first we try to find some kind of a lead.
Okay, where do we start?
Hi, Ronald.
Hi, Dragon.
My family's coming tomorrow, and my cave's too small. Can my big brother stay with you?
Sure.
But Ronald, your house is too small.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
You did it, Ronald.
We're here.
Where's your big brother?
Down here.
Big brother?
Hey, nice big place you got here. Hope you didn't go to any trouble.
No trouble at all.
Daddy, watch me feed my baby argon. My baby argon, you make it all gone.
Look, all gone.
Daddy, you can fill it again. Now, guess her favorite.
Smells like cherries.
My baby argon, you make it all gone. She loves cherries from my jar.
She ate them. That's my girl.
She's my baby argon.
This is Baby Argon. Baby Argon comes with everything you see here.
A lot of the calls we get down here, there's a wide variety, everything from stolen vehicles to family disturbances. Unfortunately, a lot of the people that we're chasing in these stolen cars and end up catching are juveniles.
The first time ever. Toy Story and Toy Story 2. 2 DVDs at one special low price.
Look at us! We're a complete set!
It's a Toy Story 2-pack coming Tuesday, October 17th.
If you don't have one, get one.
Passengers on the plane if it was full, and most of them were business people that flew maybe 5 or 6 times a month, and you really got to know them, so it was a very personal type relationship there.
Where are we now, We're flying over Dearborn, Michigan. We left Chicago,
'Chicago, here, about an hour ago, and flew right along here.
This is Baby Argon. Baby Argon comes with everything you see here.
Daddy, watch me feed my baby argon. Daddy, you can fill it again. Now, guess her favorite.
Toy Story and Toy Story 2. 2 DVDs at one special low price. Toy Story and Toy Story 2. 2 DVDs at one special low price. Toy Story and Toy Story 2.
Who's hungry for scorpion?
Oh. What happened to the egg and the bird?
We lost them. But when the bird stepped on me and pushed me into the ground, the scorpion grabbed a hold of me, and, one thing led to another, and here we are eating them. So, win-win.
Not enough. Not enough. I need more.
Jimmy Carter was that all too rare example of a gifted man who also walks with humility, modesty, and grace.
The last 2 months were the roughest. In the 8th month, the visit to the doctor increased once a week. In the 9th month, my mother-in-law's phone call increased to once every 20 minutes. What's new, Ellen? I said, everything's the same, Ma. Is Jeanette there? I said, no, she's at the beauty parlor. You're lying to me. You took her to the hospital. I'm still her mother. She had the baby and you didn't. Will you keep quiet, Ma? She's at the beauty parlor. My wife spent the 9th month in the beauty parlor. I thought the baby's going to be born under the dryer. Heaven forbid my wife should be wheeled into the delivery room without her hair done. Now came the last week. I never left the house. We looked at each other, two of us, walked around nervous, had the suitcase packed, the motor running in the car. 6 o'clock one morning, she woke me and said, Alan, this is it.
It happened the way that it did, but it happened. And when you legalize abduction, you're legalizing trauma, you're legalizing generations of hurt.
Spawned by the turmoil of the 60s. On the surface, perhaps, but there are differences. Most of those communes have disintegrated. Twin Oaks has flourished. Membership has multiplied from 8 to 85. Ages embrace old age to infancy. Educations vary. Some stop short of a high school diploma. Others hold doctoral degrees. The community is self-supporting through its own industries and grows most of its own food. Their government, labor policy, and children's program all owe something to Walden, too. But is Skinner's design the secret to their success?
The Front Lawn.
My bad.
Is The Front Line. The War Next Door. An all-new comedy series. Premieres July 23rd on USA.
From gym class?
No, that's me.
Oh. Who is she and why does she have her own song?
Did someone take my lunch?
Pepper Ann, marching in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like 1 in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. No one's cooler than Pepper Ann. She's her own biggest fan, Pepper Ann.
Ooh, bicentennial quarter.
Catch her if you can, Pepper Ann.
I'm a sports maniac.
No.
See, Prime Star's got more sports than even I can watch in digital picture and sound. Yeah! Prime Star's the best deal on satellite TV. There is no equipment to buy. And it all starts at about $1 a day. I might be a maniac, but I am not crazy.
For the best value in satellite TV, call 1-800-PRIME-STAR or visit your local Radio Shack.
ヌンチャクの使い方、一段と鮮やかになりましたブル中野。さあ、まあしかし今日は思い切って狂気を使ってくるでしょう。ジャガー相手であります。さあロープに振りました。そしてどうか。ヌンチャクで首吊りに行きました。江藤さん、最近このブル中野はね、極悪同盟でもナンバー2。
You are coming on the air right now with breaking news, a massive global technical outage
tied to CrowdStrike.
There was also the Microsoft outage in July that bricked computers around the world due to a faulty update from security company CrowdStrike. And that wasn't the only blackout of the year. In February, AT&T had a massive cell phone outage, and in March, Meta had problems that disrupted Facebook and Instagram services. Now, it didn't sink any of those companies, but debt did pile up for some companies that filed for bankruptcy this year, among them Tupperware, Express, TGI Fridays, and, yep, Red Lobster. But bankrupt just means that they're reorganizing, not necessarily gone forever. So here's to more cheddar biscuits in 2025 after what was already a busy 2024 for the U.S. consumer.
Right, you got that right. Thanks, Brian. And as we move into the new year, we're taking a look back at those we lost in 2024.
Is carefully vetted by our specialists. A seamless experience for luxury collectors and sellers. Access the expertly crafted and the hard to find. Your next investment awaits. Rebag. Get 10% off your first purchase with Rebag TV.
Network games are waiting for you.
There we go. Now let's try some, you can either use a basil and make it a little French, or you can use some oregano and make it a little Greek, or you can use some basil and oregano together and make it a little Italian. But I want to use just a pinch of basil. There we are. And we're going to pop this under a broiler.
Now, San Diego's my ballpark, and when you name the street, I can close my eyes and tell you where the traffic lights are. That also applies to bus stops. Now, let's see. Furniture, tables, furniture, chairs, cribs, clothing, women's clothing, dresses. Now they're here somewhere. Let me see. Women's hats.
Hi, buddy. What were you talking about? Just now? Children, the pleasures of. Tea? Pleasures. Diapers. Screaming, spitting up food.
Dandruff? Can't stay close to him.
Pantene Scalp Nourishing helps remove dandruff and gives you thick-looking hair.
Ano pa ba ang mahihiling ko? Di lang ako free from dandruff, ang kapal pa ng buhok ko. Nothing comes between us.
Pantene Scalp Nourishing, $2.50 per sachet.
Amarillo Live, weekdays at 10, 9 Central on Dabble.
Sentenced to death. Daddy, no! A condemned man awaits his fate. Until...
Whoa! Inmate, back in your cell. Everything's under control.
Machine's ingenious operation. In the Enigma, plugs were rearranged to conform to that day's codebook combination. The power of Enigma was that this plug arrangement constantly varied how letters were coded throughout a transmission. The number of letter variations was astronomical, so high the Germans considered their code machine to be unbreakable. But the British now knew how the machine worked.
This is brought to you by Burger King. Mix and match your favorites for just $5.
We invited food reviewers to learn to make a Whopper.
The Whopper is 100% beef, flame, grilled. First slices of tomato. You get the first slices of onion. That's how we do the flagship all-beef magic. Only thing missing about this Whopper is a second mouth.
The Whopper, now in the 2 for $5 mix and match deal.
I'm a quarter Italian. I'm a quarter Portuguese. I'm an eighth Spanish. I'm a MetLife rep here in Brooklyn. Financial professional.
So how's that run today?
Hola, I'm Patty Hinich.
Hi, I'm Lydia Bastianich.
I'm Chris Greer from Viewfinders, and you're watching Create. Happy anniversary, Create.
You're watching the Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
Big green monster busted by the pup named Scooby-Doo gang.
At first, things seemed to be going my way. They were scared, I was scary. Next thing you know, I was busted. Oh, they were good despite their age, especially the quiet one. Ooh, she's spooky.
A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, today at 3 on Cartoon Network.
Take it from me. Stay out of trouble, or those meddling kids will get you.
Well, we have a lot of fun here now. You ready? There it is. This is just beautiful. See how tender everything is? Oh, it's gorgeous. Now, there's one last ingredient, and you'll probably have trouble finding coconut milk.
I cannot believe everything at Fabletics is 80% off right now. With Fabletics, you know you're getting all the latest styles and colors. So fill your closet today with 80% off your entire first order at Fabletics.com as a new VIP member.
There we are. You know, a lot of people miss out on the enjoyment of Czech cereals simply because they will not take the time to eat a good breakfast in the morning. Well, I've hung one of our checkerboard tablecloths right outside the door of my restaurant here to remind passersby to come in and have a bowl of Czech. Oh, here comes a gentleman now.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
You know, I just saw your checkerboard sign out there. I was on my way to work and reminded me to take time and have a nice bowl of Czechs.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
which of the Czech cereals would you like? Wheat Czechs, rice Czechs, or corn Czechs? They're all square-shaped and almighty delicious.
Well, now, I don't know. Let's see. How about some wheat Czechs?
Wheat Czechs?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, rugged little biscuits of shredded wheat.
Yeah, that looks good.
With a special whole grain flavor that really appeals to grown-up taste.
Okay, can I try one of those?
Sure.
Yeah, let's see. Those are good.
Aren't
yeah.
they?
But listen, I've got to go now. You'll have to excuse me.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work.
Right.
All right, men, bring in the hoses. It's in the kitchen. Let's go.
animated series.
You wasted time sending in that phony reporter. I've got their trust.
Challenge everything. Those lonely pound puppies really need to be rescued. Pound puppy, I'm so glad to find you. Put that lonely puppy pound behind you. You need a name. I'll call you Freckles.
Lots of pound puppies need your love.
Ask for me, Petey.
And when they're this lonely and this lovable, one more is always welcome.
Come sharing all our cuddling, caring puppy love.
Pound puppies. Each sold separately. From Tonka.
Lee Williams and Les Miller chasing him.
And that was the same exact play they tried before, trying to roll Elway out of the pocket, and that time the teal was well covered downfield on the little out pattern.
He's not invited to the show.
He won't be there.
Saying what he does is, you know, he doesn't understand what's going on.
Right.
So he's like, you know, like the cheerleaders, like, you know, they don't know any of the rules of football. And they're like, yeah, you know, whatever. And you're like, wait a minute, no, they just fumbled. What are you doing?
Yeah,
That's Matt Damon at an award show.
All right.
He's like, yeah, this is best documentary. What are you doing?
The typing of the day.
Come on, you two, get up! Get on your feet! Get up! Hey, that hurts. You gone loco, Macy? What have you gone and done with him? Who? Walter! Ain't he here? You know he ain't here.
Honest, Macy, we ain't done nothing.
We ain't moved all night, Macy. You sure? I'm sure, Macy.
He's gone. He gone.
Walter's gone. I ain't never seen nobody act like that.
Never seen that before.
Mister.
Never seen it.
You can raise your right hand and say you never saw it, but that doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Spoons, they're out. Panera's new ciabatta dippers are in. Each melty sandwich paired with a perfect portion of soup is made to dip. Go for the French dipper or spicy chicken dipper. No spoon necessary when your sandwich is built to do the dipping. Only at Panera for a limited time.
She knows best. You're lucky you've got no brain to clutter up your head. Because she's your mama. Mama's Family. Weekdays starting at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Wednesday, the streets are exploding.
Stay away from the body.
And Nick and Mackie are undercover to get the truth. The Insiders, Wednesday.
He's been brutalized. There's a love story in this picture that I found fascinating between Rachel Ward and him, and it's very tentative. They're both scarred, deeply scarred. I've already said his problems. She's alcoholic. She can't trust anybody. And will they get together in any way? And when they do, it's such a tentative step, but it seems to mark what most love relationships involve with the risk-taking, that I thought this picture was wildly romantic in a strange way, and also shockingly fresh.
The movie was directed, as I said, by James Foley, and he made At Close Range with Christopher Walken and Sean Penn, one of the best movies of the last 10 years. This is another good one.
This is very, very good. It's come out at the end of the summer. It's not going to be seen by a lot of people. I wish it would hang around in theaters for a little bit and people would see it. It's really quite strong. Next, a special segment as Roger takes us on a tour of a very small but important American film festival.
It's very naturally to me, and I want to be the best I possibly can be. If I see those guys behind the scenes being totally committed, then it encourages me because they're showing a level of commitment that runs parallel to the level of commitment that I put into my sport. So they better be working their butts off, because I certainly am.
And exquisite regionally inspired cuisine. The Mississippi River beckons exploration. Aboard the newest fleet of modern riverboats in America, experience award-winning shore excursions, including New Orleans, Memphis, and Nashville. In your spacious stateroom, magnificent views await you from your private balcony, while our gracious onboard staff ensures that your voyage will be unforgettable. Begin your journey today with the leader in U.S. cruising. Visit AmericanCruiseLines.com or call for a free cruise guide. Small Ship Cruising.
Tie-breaking systems, even at the bottom end of the spectrum, it's difficult to say definitively who's in and who's out these days. But we do know a couple of things. One, Indianapolis with their win wins the East. San Diego, of course, cannot make it to the playoffs with Houston's win this afternoon.
With 3rd down and 6, I miscalled a snowbank for a for a lineman there. Lionel James is smothered. Carl Mecklenburg was just waiting on him, as was Rulon Jones, and that's a pair that they'll move around together.
Now watch Carl Mecklenburg inside. Rulon Jones beats the block, as does Mecklenburg, and Lionel James had very little opportunity. He did a good job simply hanging on to the football under the conditions.
I scared little kids. Little, defenseless kids. What a low, sick, rotten thing to do. It's true. I am a monster.
Did he win?
After Madam.
And Senator Herb Kohl.
And let me tell you this, we want you and not us.
The two senators cite Mortal Kombat, Night Trap, and other games as leading offenders.
There was a growing concern about violence in some of the games. There were congressional hearings in the early 90s that took a serious look at the video game industry and wanted to make sure that the video game industry was acting responsibly, not just in terms of properly labeling the product, but in terms of marketing its product.
The hearings lead to a simple ultimatum.
I hope you walk away with one thought today, that if you don't do something about it, we will.
Walnuts. Brazil nuts. From Brazil.
Catholic centers
from Brazil. Cause. Gaucho. Because bullfighter. No, sounds like pet. Because get, fetch, met, let in. Because let in, Latin, Lagos, Latins. Come on. Those Latins make lousy louvers. Oh, beautiful. Ancio cheered him on the way he did Brazil. I thought that was beautiful. He canceled his shutters from Brazil because Latins make lousy louvers. Is that beautiful? Let's go to the scoreboard and see how we stand. Excellent job, Ross. Ruta took 120, Ross 120, and we remain with the champions 50 seconds ahead. Now, we'll go on shortly with the rest of our players, but right now, here's Lee Goodman with some very sound advice.
Interviews that'll surprise you, plus inside information, insights, provocative player profiles, and your favorite ESPN personalities in every issue. Subscribe now. Get 26 issues, a year's worth for just $1 an issue. $1 an issue. That's 66% off the newsstand price. And better yet, you'll get this Hunter Green ESPN the Magazine polo shirt free with your paid subscription. It's 100% cotton.
の井上貴子、ファンにアピールいたしました。さあ、何か逆さずりになっております豊田真奈美であります。まあ、今井上貴子はこのところ多く成長しているという話がありました。小川さんね、井上貴子といえば広報部長としてもいろんな苦労があったと思いますね。試合の実力も先行して人気がありましたんでね、例えば写真集なんかも次々に発売されて、この辺り広報部長としてもいろんな
Oh my God, guess who's here? The biggest show in TV history is on TVD.
What do you say, Hawkeye?
I had my say.
Well, you've learned your first lesson about the colonial. He'll play the game, so long as you don't try to make the rules for him.
We were lucky to get out of that, sir.
Yes, you need a bit of luck in this country, my boy.
Who was that man talking back to Duncan?
Oh, a fellow the Indians call Hawkeye. He's a scout. Very good one, I understand. Why?
Welcome, I'm Emerald Lagasse, and thanks and welcome to the Essence of Emerald. Today, I'm going to tell you something you probably already know, that vegetables are good for you, right?
For receiving stolen goods. But I paid for that. 4 years in the pen.
What happened to your kid?
My wife divorced me. How can you tell a kid if father's a convict?
A break. But you know you should have told us about your prison record.
I wanted a job. Now, would you have given me a job if you knew I was a jailbird? Now, would you?
I don't make the rules, boy. I only follow them.
Okay. Why don't you get it over with?
Yep, there it is. A regular old blood-pumping heart. So she does have one. Then there must be something else that makes Janet act the way she does.
Hypothesis. Perhaps she has some dark matter deep inside her. So we need to look deeper.
You're right. Much deeper.
If you're one of the many people struggling financially right now, Bridget's got your back. They'll send $50 to $250 instantly with no credit check or interest.
Download the Bridget app today and get $50 to $250 instantly. I love what I do, which is help people make the switch to consumer cellular. Like our customers, Courtney and Jackie.
Anytime anybody complains about their cell phone bill, we say, you've got to check out Consumer Cellular.
Consumer Cellular gives you access to a fast, reliable, nationwide network for up to half the cost of big wireless.
My previous provider was terrible.
How many of you girls out there know of a teen girl that is sexually active? That's just about everybody. How many of you know a teen girl that was or is pregnant? That's just about everybody.
Flavor also a necessity, but for tenderization. And what I found, particularly in the beef that I procure, is really just varying the ages to get different nuances, different flavors.
The quality of the meat clearly is something that
it starts there.
With.
It starts there. You know, for me, I've been buying from the same guy for the past 15 years. This stuff just really came in this week. So at the end of the day, I mean, you know, you're looking at very, very fresh beef, but what I want you to see is the intense marbleization that's happening in here. But this is a great example of some great cattle right here. Yeah. So this is like, it's hard as a rock.
It really is. It's a protective case around it.
Exactly.
Time. Name European nation which has its capital at Bern. Curtis.
Switzerland.
Right. The young of what beautiful bird is called a cygnet? Curtis.
A nightingale.
Wrong. What is Robert F. Kennedy's middle name? Curtis, time is up. Curtis has done it. He didn't even look, he missed. He's $50,000 richer. There's wife Sharon and daughter Krista, and $50,000 in cash for Curtis. Congratulations. Skip, thank you for joining us. Elaine, thank you. Curtis has got it all. He's cleared the board. He's got $50,000. We'll be back with this great champion and give you his total right after this commercial timeout. Congratulations. Curtis won.
There's no place like home for the holidays.
Lowe's brings home improvement home for the holidays with great gifts like a 126-piece Dremel Pro Toolkit, only $69. Or give a Lowe's gift card. And Lowe's promises low prices, every day, guaranteed. For 55 years, we've been helping families celebrate the holidays.
For the holidays, you can't beat home, sweet home.
The Middle East. Terrorists like to use bombs.
If anyone has told you that gaining weight, feeling tired, and joint issues is just a part of getting older, they are wrong. My name is Dr. Stephen Gundry, and I found a new way to support my health. It's called BioComplete 3. BioComplete 3 works by restoring your gut health from the inside out. This is working for everybody.
I was 270. I'm now 140. It just feels amazing.
You can try BioComplete 3 risk-free for 90 days. Go to guthealthsecret.com.
Dimmitt Hyundai is having a red tag sale. That's right, a red tag discount on every car in stock. Can you imagine a discount on a new Hyundai? Dimmitt Hyundai red tag discounts up to $1,000 off. Red tag discounts on every car in stock. The best prices ever in St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and even Tampa. Dimmitt Hyundai red tag sale, up to $1,000 off, just north of the Countryside Mall, only at Dimmitt in Clearwater.
Inside, you see, I have placed a beef brisket here. I've boiled a beef brisket for about 2 hours first. The smoke is getting in my eyes. I can't even speak or think. Here it is, and I'll take this out. So I boiled it first for 2 hours, and I've smoked it for about 4 hours. Isn't it gorgeous? Let me put this away, and I'll show you how the smoker works. Because this is really a very clever device. First of all, you put a couple of rods down about 8 inches down in the kettle. You see? 8 inches down in the pan here.
Steak is what your dad really wants, and Kansas City steaks are gifts that sizzle. Call 1-800-98-STEAK. That's 1-800-987-8325. Or visit kansascitysteaks.com/dad.
Guck mal, ein Tannenbaum. Der wäre toll zu Weihnachten. Wieso Tanne? Unser Tannenbaum ist immer eine Fichte.
Nimm dir Zeit, ein bisschen Zeit fürs lockere Banjo. Das feine Knusperstück für lockere Pausen. Mit zarten Knusperwaffeln, Haselnüssen drauf. Schokolade drum. Banjo für lockere Knusperpausen.
Banjo für lockere Knusperpausen.
Introducing Mando Whole Body Deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond. I'm Dr. Shannon Klingman, the inventor of whole body deodorant, like Mando. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and controls odor for 72 hours. And before you say it, Mando works better than a shower with soap alone. Rather than covering up BO with heavy fragrance, Mando's unique formula stops odor before it starts. That's my secret to better odor control everywhere. Mando's unlike anything you've ever tried before. Get over 30% off at shopmando.com.
It's right out, not even a scratch. Plus, they're oven safe, great for pot roasts or baking all the way up to 500 degrees. Even flames won't damage these pans. The entire Stackmaster set is dishwasher safe and made without any harmful PFOAs. Some high-end cookware sells for close to $500, but you won't pay that. Not $400, $300, or even $200. Today, through this special TV offer, get the full 10-piece Stackmaster cookware set for the factory direct price of just 5 payments of $39.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. And if you call or click to order today, we're going to drop one payment. You'll get it all for just 4 payments of $39.99.
Should I go around the cardboard tube, wrap those ones?
Sure.
Yeah. So same color set.
Kindness is RPG. Londo.
You have to get back. It was great learning that cowboys do still exist. Yeah, it's been a long day, partner. Being a ranch hand is hard work. Thanks for letting us give it a try. My pleasure. Y'all come back anytime. Check it out, partners. A sticker to celebrate our expedition. Yay, Team Tenderfoot. Thanks for the hats, Jackie. Yee-haw. I mean, hurry, move along.
Getting any snow? Did you guys get any snow?
We got a little bit yesterday, and it's sprinkling a little bit on my way, but it's about 20 degrees outside right now.
Oh, yes. Nice and
What's
cold.
the temperature here? Do we...
It's in the 30s, right?
30s? Okay.
30s, yeah. It's cold. Okay, listen, you know how this game works. You give us two statements. One is true, one is false. I have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth, and if you stump me, you'll win this. And that. Here are Sean's two statements. I took a pasta making class in Tuscany, or...
Oh, my gosh.
It could be a lie.
Oh, right.
Okay. Or my husband and I run triathlons together. All right.
What?
Maybe this was it. Maybe I was complete. Maybe I've done what I was supposed to do. And as I was at kind of a low point, I had this magical, bold, courageous, out of the box, absolutely bonkers script come across my desk called The Substance. And the universe told me that you're not done. And I am so grateful to Coralie for trusting me to step in and play this woman.
Pop Girls videos. 2 videos with all your favorite episodes, like Bubble Vicious and Lucky Z Doggy Doo.
The new Powerpuff Girls videos, available now at stores everywhere.
Been here 5 minutes and I already feel sorry for myself.
You're wasting your time. When you touch a computer, I go straight back to Leavenworth. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. If I knew you were coming, I might have cleaned up a little.
I'm not here to shine your shoes, Stanley.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire.
One more flight of preliminary heats remaining. 3A and 3B, then the run for the gold in Detroit.
How convenient. Instant wine.
Die.
George, happy birthday, buddy.
In one shining moment,
Anybody see that light?
George Malley's life
Oh, God.
suddenly became clear.
Para ficar melhor.
You learned the Portuguese language in 20 minutes?
Not all of it.
Once you've shared his journey,
Please see it one more time.
you'll see life
I think that there's an earthquake coming.
in a whole new light. John Travolta,
You felt it, didn't you?
Phenomenon, rated PG. Special sneak preview this Saturday.
Maurice did it. I saw him hide the weapon.
Find him.
See that she is taken care of.
Up to
the starting line, Barefoot and Gravedigger, two great trucks. How did they get here today? Well, it was not an easy road to hoe. Gravedigger took out Kodiak, Tropical Thunder, and then Carolina Crusher. Barefoot had to race Predator in round 1 and 2 and finally defeated Equalizer in our third round. And now the world champion, Fred Schaefer, goes against the Gravedigger. Never before has Gravedigger had a world championship. He wants it in 1993. And the man that stands in his way is Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. On the start, both trucks look strong. Barefoot wins it! Barefoot wins it! Incredible race for Barefoot. Where he gets the power of this big Dodge, I don't know. But he just defeated Gravedigger handily here in Pueblo, Colorado.
It might be a problem if it got in their eyes or nose. But the loose sand allows them to play tag without harming themselves. Playing affirms group ties, as well as being a training tactic and a way to release tension. The more intelligent a species is, the greater its capacity to have fun. But in nature, everything comes at a price.
More tunes are on the way.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
You'll see.
I'm not afraid of you.
You're afraid of the truth.
It takes guts
The food is hideous.
to turn a restaurant disaster
You're both destroying each other.
into the American dream.
We are relaunching this restaurant tomorrow.
It's Gordon Ramsay and Kitchen Nightmares, weeknights starting at 10, 9 Central on Dabble.
Battles and how they were planned and the mistakes that were made and so forth.
Oh, what are you going to talk about?
I'll be talking about the Napoleonic Wars and Waterloo and the Russian invasion.
Well, I've never heard of them.
You mean you're not interested in history?
Oh, history is so dull, Master.
It's amazing.
That's crazy.
How does it do that?
Best of all, Tag Visor is easy to install on any car. Simply slide to adjust, and in just seconds, ready to rock and roll. So, if you need to block blinding glare without blocking your view, then you need a Bell & Howell Tag Visor. There's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get a Tag Visor for just $19.99, and we'll even ship it to you free.
I love cooking with Aniline X. It's so much fun. I love the frying and sizzling sounds on the Ceratec surface. And then
86年新春に送る吉田健康原作超文芸大作限界つれづれ節
あんたそれでも男ね。
You see, these post-raisin bran raisins are incredible. You ever notice how big they are? Fantastic. Yep, lots of big. Come on. Juicy raisins make a big difference in the whole cereal.
Post-raisin bran. Yeah. With the California raisins, because big raisins make a big difference.
Ever notice? You guys wouldn't notice anything unless it jumped up and bit you.
Visit your local showroom and exercise your freedom of choice today.
The old age. Thanks. You have your choice. You may have your heads chopped off, or you may be burned at the stake.
We'll take burning at the stake.
Very well. We'll toast them Monday at sundown. What did you pick burning at the stake for?
Of course, a hot steak is better than cold chop.
Away with them! Wait a minute. Oh,
Wait a minute. Hey, Mo, they're down there gathering firewood.
Yeah, tomorrow's the day they're going to toast us like marshmallows. If that guy don't stop staring at me, I'll knock his block off. Somebody beat you to it.
I brought the guards. I've come to help you get away.
Igor Shesterkin, of course, earlier this week with an upper body injury going on IR. Jonathan Quick's been really good, but at 38, second day of a back-to-back coming from D.C. yesterday. Will Cooley tried to drag it through, picked up by the captain Nick Foligno and ushered on for a speeding Ilya Mikheyev with a backhand. Fended off, but collected by Foligno. He wheels, fed it off a leg, didn't get through cleanly, and the Rangers out to center. 3.5 minutes gone by. Heard Anders Sorensen in the dressing room pregame. He talked about how important these first 5 minutes are. You mentioned it for the Rangers. The Blackhawks get it right back to Dickinson. Swept out of there by Will Borgen, but collected along the wall by Mikheyev. Foligno jockeyed for position, freed it up for Dickinson, but the Rangers grab it, and they're out to center and work it deep with Cooley.
Yeah, Chicago's done a good job in the offensive zone, holding on to pucks. Rangers, though, have done a good job keeping it to the outside, not letting some of those slot shots happen, something they've struggled with of recent games.
Yeah, something you documented pregame, something you asked Peter Laviolette about when we chatted with him this morning as well. They didn't cut it off.
Hey, I'm Emeril Lagasse, and welcome to the Essence of Emeril. Did you know that patty choux, it's a big word, don't be afraid, patty choux actually means cabbage pastry in French. Did you know that? But relax, because if you've ever eaten a cream puff or maybe an eclair like I have right here, do you remember those? Cream puffs, eclair? Well, that's exactly what patty choux is.
At this bodybuilding contest, competitors spend hours showing off their muscles.
The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
And that's Jane Horrocks as the title character, called LV, short for Little Voice. And she actually performed all of her musical numbers in the film. The other key character in the story is LV's overbearing mother, a vulgar loose cannon who doesn't support her daughter, at least not at first.
$1,000. So let's hope history repeats itself on The Price is Right. 20 said, no, we don't want that. Hurry, 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 hurry. You did it. $1,000, 80 cents in cash.
So, what kind of things do you write about?
Things that move me, the shadow of a tree, a child laughing.
Ah, the mouth. It does so many nice things for you. Isn't it time to say thank you with a big kick? Introducing Wendy's Southwest Chicken Caesar Salad with spicy marinated chicken, seasoned corn, and black beans, plus a Southwest Caesar dressing. The new Southwest Chicken Caesar Salad. It's Caesar with a kick. Wendy's, it's better here. And our pickup window is open till midnight or later, so you can eat great even late.
Call or go online to choose your perfect combo. Act right now and use coupon code SUMMER15 to receive 15% off plus free shipping. Your order will be sent right to your front door, guaranteed and full of flavor.
A favorite of the crowd here, a Thunderbird funny car. Good run. And Mark Waitress gets it stopped. He was going to make sure that he was not going to slide out of bounds in the final run. He climbs out of the car. He's real happy, and the crowd loves this machine. Team Rancho on a Ford-powered machine. He turns a 210. Now let's take a look at the rerun on this. Really screaming through the mud pit. He locks up the brakes. He wants to make sure he does not go over that DQ line. A great run, 2.10 seconds for Michigan Off-Road. Brett, can you get a word with him?
What's on your list today? Chances are it's on sale at Ralph's, because now there are over 6,000 Ralph's Club prices every week. If you need bread, there's a Ralph's Club price waiting for you. Juice? You'll find it for less. Cereal? You bet. Every scan of your card can save you up to 16%. And now, the more you use it, the more you're entered to win in Ralph's Cash and Cars Dream Stakes. We're giving away $10,000 every day. So use your card. Use it to save. Use it to win.
Position of the Seahawks just a couple of weeks ago. He's 233 pounds out of St. Mary's of California. Has a 4-yard gain. His first yardage gain in the NFL.
They're trying to bust Klecko in the middle. They're putting a lot of bodies on him, and his job is to crack that cup, Dick. Watch him as he works on a double team here. Millard on the inside.
Some things don't taste their best the day they're made. You'd never drink wine the day they crush the grapes, or eat a green banana.
No way, Dad.
And that's the secret to Papa John's traditional dough. We give the yeast several extra days to work its magic. We never use dough made the same day like some folks. Nature rewards those who exercise patience.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Now, get a large one-topping pizza for $8.99 and your second for just $6.99.
今日コンビネーションどうでした？バッチリですよ。バッチリでしたからね。はい。今日はいろんな技、思った通りの技出せました？いやちょっとないですね。この2人って戦い慣れてるだけに結構やりにくい。いやそんなことないですよ。帰って気心教えてますからね。大丈夫です。何でもやってやると。そうですね。今日のフィニッシュの技これルチャリブレの。そうです。なんて技ですか？一応自分の名前ではクーリークラッチって言うんですけど。はい。
There's the humor. Oh my God! Just like, look at this. Uh oh, that's me.
Look out. Easy.
Oh, and he's getting electrocuted. You know, it's just a family. These are the writers. Wow. That's just people falling for no apparent reason. And
there it is again.
How does it? That's my producer. Yeah. And this is one of the writers. Uh oh, look out! Look out! And this is just the staff working in the office.
Oh man.
And it happens all the time there.
There you go. It's Bob Saget, kids. We have to do it.
Obviously, we're all over America now, hence the title, America's Funniest Home Videos, and we're also around the world. A lot of countries are running our clips with their own hosts.
Lulu, over $100 for leggings. I'm moving on to Fabletics. In Fabletics, we got this. Fabletics is the feel-better legging, the feel-good legging, the perfect little boost at the feel-good price.
Get 80% off at Fabletics.com.
Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Betty Boop, the inventions of Max Fleischer.
Mr. Fleischer, can you let me see how Betty Boop does her stuff?
Yes, I'll have her ready for you in just a moment.
Okay.
And I'll have her go through some of the stuff for you.
Fine, thanks.
Max Fleischer is perhaps best known for animating Betty Boop, Coco the Clown, and Popeye the Sailor. But did you know he was also a respected inventor? For example, he created the stereopticon process, which he first used in Poor Cinderella in 1934. This invention involved building three-dimensional sets on top of large turntables to give the appearance of his characters moving inside a fully dimensional space. Most significantly, he invented the rotoscope.
Store in Northern California, and the code books Sullivan had access to.
Let's put all those puzzle pieces together, and let's see what Carmel comes up with based on all those clues. Okay, there we go.
On two more patterns, the word twitch and squirm. Ross Sullivan again. White male. Word library.
Ross Sullivan was at this address in Santa Cruz.
Military blueprints left at the scene.
Keep still, pal. I'll get you out.
When one grows ancient, one yearns for family.
I have the same picture of Mom by my bed. Peg?
My nickname for sweet Margaret.
New environment. You've got these young guys, and they're looking for confidence.
So Cunningham calls timeout and says, we'll let the coach figure this one out. He's making more than I am. And also, he has a long-term contract. What is it, 5 years for Buddy Ryan?
I believe so. And Buddy's really started to build the foundation of this football team.
Ate breakfast last night.
What?
Had a big old extra large pepperoni from Frybird Flats Pizza Pies. But man, it took forever to get it ordered.
Yeah, it was. Especially the extra large, super duper fizzy cherry blast we had.
Well, you totally missed out on the awesome breakfast that I cooked for you.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Flash, how rude.
Yeah, man, you're a rude dude. Oops.
What have you guys been eating anyways?
We got all the good stuff over here. We got cupcakes, cookies, chips, soda, fruit punch, donuts, muffins, cinnamon rolls, fried bread.
Come on, guys. You can't eat stuff like that all the time. It's not good for you. That's why you're burping like that. I'm surprised you're not sick. Well, actually, you don't look all that great.
Yeah. I see what you mean, Dick.
It's buy more, save more. So now you can get colors that you don't have. Or if you've never tried liquid knit before, you know, take a leap of faith because it's so popular because of the fact that women literally tell me it's their favorite fabric. And this is one of the customer favorite tops. I feel like it's a try me price. You gotta try it at that price point.
For a long sleeve tunic top?
Yeah.
You know, $39.98, and then when you buy, maybe you're going to pick up the black. And you know, here's the nice thing. We haven't talked about my new pants yet, but these will be coming up in just a little bit. Here's the deal. These are black liquid knit. This is black liquid knit. And look, now I have an outfit because they match exactly.
Time to relax. Definitely time for some Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Wrigley Spearmint?
What?
What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
Pure chewing satisfaction? Need more data, please.
Whoa!
Wrigley Spearmint is cool. And refreshing.
This I gotta see.
Wrigley Spearmint has a mouth-pleasing feeling.
Can't argue with that. Now, what happens if I cross-reference satisfying?
Chewing enjoyment goes on and on.
That computes. So what's your analysis?
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Yeah. So how come you never talked to me before?
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by Cardinal Technologies, designer and manufacturer of advanced personal computer systems and communications peripherals, including multimedia and graphics products. Cardinal Technologies, where computer products are designed and manufactured in the USA. And by PC Connection and Mac Connection, mail order software and hardware peripherals for the PC and the Macintosh. And the Software Publishers Association, providers of educational materials to help manage software. Don't copy that floppy.
Many hippopotamuses are pushed out of the major waterways when the water table drops. They become more aggressive, and only the strongest will manage to stay. The others will have to take risks and find a place to live elsewhere. With at least a minimum of water.
After Christmas sales and clearances for huge savings. Save 33 to 50% on every woolen blend coat and jacket, every quilted coat and jacket, and every fake fur in stock. Now $49.99 to $189.99. Save 25 to 50% off on a huge selection of men's outerwear from such famous names as William Barry, Stratojack, Turtle Bay, London Fog, and more. Now $34.99 to $99.99. So many great values during Gimbel's After Christmas sales and clearances. Don't miss it.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. It's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Starting at $13.99.
In recent taste tests, Bryan hot dogs were preferred by as much as 2 to 1. Bryan, the #1 hot dog from the South.
Tomorrow on farmclub.com.
Introducing the Crest Extender, with gentle extender fibers to clean deep between teeth. The new Crest Extender.
Today, it's another episode of VIP, plus Policewoman, plus Police Story. Memorable entertainment is always right here on MeTV Plus.
Kids' cartoons start at 5:30 a.m. and you don't. Introducing Kellogg's Breakfast Mates, a bowl of Kellogg's cereal, milk, and spoon all in one.
The Gag Salon, where hair-raising pranks are always in style.
On Seventh Heaven Beginnings, Lucy's in somewhat of a love triangle.
You're the only one who can help me, Rod or Jimmy.
And her family couldn't be more helpful.
Anyone want to place a bet on the Jimmy Rod race? You're placing bets on the greatest decision I've ever had to make in my life?
Seventh Heaven Beginnings.
Sunday night at 7 on WB55.
Our next film is Days of Thunder, the new Tom Cruise movie, with him portraying a cocky young amateur race car driver who wants to make it in the bigger world of championship stock car racing. As the film opens, Cruise auditions for businessman Randy Quaid and veteran crew chief Robert Duvall, who are trying to build a new team.
Tim tells me you've been running open wheels.
That's right.
And now you just want to up and drive NASCAR.
That's right.
What do you know about stock car racing?
Well, watch on television, of course.
You've seen it on television?
ESPN. The coverage is excellent. You'd be surprised at how much you can pick up.
The movie is mostly about the conflict between the rookie Cruise and the veteran Duvall, between the rookie's aggressiveness and the old pro's restraint.
I realize Harry's been around a long time. I'm not saying that his ways are antiquated, but it helped to have a car that handled properly and didn't blow engines.
Well, if he wouldn't get excited and over-rev, the engine wouldn't blow. Now, Cole, when you shift the gear and that little needle on the tack goes into the red and reads 9,000 RPM, that's bad.
Duvall steals the film as the crew chief, coddling and pushing his driver as he sees necessary.
Pace cars are about ready to duck on off. If you go to the outside, you can hold it.
The charging time is short. The range is long, like really long. And the battery warranty is just, I mean, come on. The fast-charging, long-range, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
300種類を超えるトレーディングカードがある。
イヤーの運命を左右する思考型ボードゲーム誕生カルドセプトセガサターン
And your philosophy is use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it.
Use it or lose
philosophy.
it. Give it to him. Yes. Put it on his side. Liana, if she gets control of the board, makes a match, she'll be able to use her red take and grab that holiday back. But right now, Edward, study this puzzle carefully. Select again.
All right, let's look behind number 18.
Mahogany mantel clock.
And let's try for something behind number 24.
No, that's the cash pot, Liana.
I'd take the cash pot under number 21 and the match behind 24.
Every once in a while, Edward, her southern accent comes out when she nails you, you know? So I'll take 21 and 24. Do you want to use the take now?
I want my trip back.
My trip. Give her trip back and open these two bottom panels.
There's no chocolate inside.
Oh, you can't undo it, Mr. D'Amato. It's gold. Well, Jack likes to give gold presents after dinner.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You can't take it with you. What are you doing? Get out of my house! It's only gold, Jack. Like all things, it'll pass. And when it does, I'll send it back to you.
Time for the number of the day. Hop like an astronaut. Hop, hop, hop like an astronaut. Hop, hop, slide like a shooting star. Yeah! And hop, slide, hoppy, hoppy, slide, 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 slide. It's time for the number of the day. Yep, 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 uh-huh. Count the Martians with us. Ready? 1.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
7.
Yep.
8.
Yep.
9.
Yep.
10.
Yep.
11.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
13.
Yep.
The number 13. 13 people in my family. My mom, my dad, my sisters, and me. That's 5 so far, but wait and see. My uncle, my auntie, and my cousin Dupree. That makes 8. And here's one more. My bubby Esther is at the door.
If you look closely, you can see the kanji characters for Otani Oniji have been jotted down on this print. Maybe the owner of the print wanted to remember his name. So what inspired Sharaku to make such a fine portrait of an obscure actor? Otani Oniji specialized in villainous roles. Not coming from established kabuki hierarchy, he was just a bit player with no hope of ever playing major roles.
This movie stinks! This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen! Come on! That's a guy in a rubber suit! Look! My mom can make a better movie than that! Shut up! Are you talking to me? I'm not gonna shut up! You shut up!
Millions of Americans are in the path of the first major winter storm of the year. It's expected to dump snow and ice, creating dangerous conditions from the Central Plains to the East Coast. This was the scene today in Oberlin, Ohio, near Cleveland, where lake-effect snow created whiteout conditions on the roads.
On
On the program's website, you can find more information and watch the show anytime via video on demand.
Not all shaving gels and shaving creams were alike, but since I started using new Edge Active Care shaving cream, I realized what a fool I've been. Okay, maybe fool is a strong word, but Edge Active Care has made a difference in the look and feel of my skin. What was I thinking?
Workers ran the town, and through their unions, they helped run the mill. The strikes, which had forced the former owners to sell to Carnegie on the cheap, would now be his problem.
Here's some good news. Through Tuesday, you can get a free 2-liter bottle of Pepsi or Slice when you spend $5 at Rayleigh's.
Limit one with coupon and look for Rayleigh's 36-page holiday gift guide.
This is full of great ideas and great gifts for the holidays. I found Neutrogena hair and skin products in the gift guide, $1.50 off regular price with gift guide coupon.
And Cascade Automatic Dishwasher Detergent, 65-ounce package, $2.59. And be sure and pick up that free bottle of Pepsi.
Specials in Rayleigh's holiday gift guide are good through December 6th.
So stay tuned.
To Rayleigh's Superstores.
Thursday only, 9 to 11 only. Save $10 to $150 at Circuit City's one-day sale with discount coupons good throughout the store. Get this VCR with remote, just $144.97. These Bose bookshelf loudspeakers, a low $57.97 each. And this IBM 486SX with color monitor, $977.97. Thursday only, 9 to 11. Beat the rush and save at Circuit City's one-day sale.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art.
So how did you actually find out about this station?
When I opened the paper and there was an advert to governess on a Northern Territory property. It happened overnight, like Don just said, can you come tomorrow? And if you had said, can you come next week, I wouldn't have come.
Really?
No, I would have had too long to think about it.
So have you learned lots of new skills?
Oh, heaps. I've never really ridden a motorbike before, so I had to learn to ride a motorbike.
How long do you think I'd last out here?
What the hell is that thing, man? It hits under the damn gun! He ain't no human back!
He's a kid. Just a kid.
Hey, chicken! Come on out of there!
This summer, savor every delicious moment with a taste of good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, not too tart, not too sweet.
Taking speed, the animals adapted to freshwater life and moved inland, often traveling several kilometers upstream. Some fish are dependent on the rainforest's ripe fruits. The island's crayfish live off the local plant life. There are 14 different species of crayfish in the streams of Guadeloupe. They need salt water to rear their offspring, a reminder of their marine heritage. To lay their eggs, the crayfish make their way to the river mouths. The hatched offspring then travel back upstream towards the volcanic peaks.
Lucky, he's got Lucky Charms! Oh, I'll make a roller coaster and ride with me Lucky Charms. The crunchy old cereal with a rainbow of marshmallow surprises! Quick, hold! Whoops! Tough break, Lucky. Frosted Lucky Charms! A marshmallowy part of this nutritious breakfast.
And Ross Sullivan to Albany, New York? I mean, that's crazy. Now we just need to figure out, did Zodiac actually kill someone here in Albany? This is 3,000 miles across the country, and 2 years after we thought he stopped killing. If we could find something here, it would totally change what we thought we knew about this case.
Can you put it up here so we could all watch with you?
The supercomputer Carmel is 2 hours into a head-to-head battle with the Zodiac Killer's Albany cipher as it attempts to uncover the name of a potential new Zodiac victim in Albany, New York.
Here we go. All right.
You have something? Best match, Connie Henley. It does sound like a name.
Sounds like a female name.
Carmel just revealed the name Connie Henley.
Course to the Alpha Quadrant. With the ship's computer and the doctor's emitter returned to proper places, I've set aside some time to check on the maestro. Leonardo, where are you going?
France.
You can find 25,000 square feet of antique furniture, toys, books, and more, all at liquidated prices. The folks at Memory Lane say if it's sold, then they don't have to move it to their new location. Get to the Memory Lane Antique Mall behind Sheeler Motor Mile, and you can start saving on your Christmas shopping today.
Where is Smudge? Smudge! Come here, Smudge! Look! Smudge prints! First, Kokum's recipe goes missing. Now Smudge, too? I wonder. Come on, let's follow those prints. Smudge! There he is! And look, the recipe card. We need that recipe, or we won't be able to make Kokum's bannock. This calls for Spirit Power! Hood up! I'm Joe. Whoa, Spirit! Let's go! Lynx ears! Nina, leap! Lynx Spirit! So neat!
95 because he liked the words and it was easy to dance to. I didn't think it was right for him to sit behind Bush and go like this while he was... Bush's speech got kind of a lukewarm reception. Of course, it's kind of tough to play to a crowd that was just turned down for a $50,000 pay raise.
That's all, folks.